Hi everybody, this is Dr. Ricardo. We're going to be doing the heating costs for a building today. That's the lab that we're going to be doing. And the building that I chose for us to do is a small building on campus that we call the Blockhouse. The science students have been using it for the last 5 years to do research projects. I'm going to give you the layout of it from the outside. I don't have my key with me today, so I can't get inside, but I can describe to you what's going on the inside pretty easily. Okay, right now, in terms of the Blockhouse, I don't know why the college has the lights on. That's pretty bad, but I think they stay on all the time, so we have to talk to public safety about that. Right now, we're looking at what I'm going to call over on the left-hand side of the picture. That's going to be the east side of the structure. Okay. That's going to be the south side of the structure. The back of the building we're going to call the north side. That makes this door, a purple door with a garbage can next to it, right? If I'm facing north, that makes this the west side, and then the east side is going to be the side you're going to see with the roll-up gate that has that's right next to the tennis court. I believe I have that right. Okay, so I have a compass with me built into my phone, and when I pointed the compass to direct south was at the corner of this building that you see right now. So I'm going to turn around and show you what it looks like to look on south of that building. Okay, so if I'm absolutely, what's back behind me is the corner of the building. This is where I'm looking on campus. So to pan around and give you an idea where you are, that's the back of the tech building at Bergen. Ahead of us is the baseball field. This is a utility building. There's the track down there, and here's the softball field. Okay, so our Blockhouse is on the edge of the softball field, between the softball field and the tennis court. Okay, this corner right here faces straight south. The corner opposite to it on the other end of the building, when I get over there I'll point to it, points it straight north. So when you draw your bird's eye view, okay, or your floor plan of the Blockhouse, this corner is going to face south, the opposite corner is going to face north. Okay, so what are we going to do? We need to measure the four walls of it to get an idea of what the area of each wall is, because the heat loss, right, we're going to do a calculation for the heating loss over the winter season. The heat loss is going to be through the four walls, through the doors, through the windows, through the roof, and through the floor, right? That's how this building is going to lose heat. Okay, so if we want to keep it nice and comfortable at 69 or 70 degrees Fahrenheit all winter, living in the New York, New Jersey area, if we take all the measurements we're going to take today and we know the building materials that were used, we can do a calculation as to how much energy it would take to heat it, and based on what kind of system we have, how much money it would cost the college to keep this building heated for the year. And again, you can do the same thing, the same calculation for your apartment or home. Okay, so first measurement I'm going to give you, I already took them down, so I have them in a book. I'm just going to read to you. This is the south facing wall, and the length along the bottom of the whole south facing wall, we can leave out that little nook in the middle that's facing just to the right of the purple door. That distance along the bottom is exactly 26 feet. Okay, if I look up at the top, there's a little bit of an overhang, okay, along that top. So that top is not 26 feet long, it's 26 feet and 20 inches. Why the extra 20 inches? Because there's 10 on each side for the soffit. Okay, so this little section over here, this section is 10 inches. It juts out, the roof juts out another 10 inches further than this wall. Same thing on the other side. So when you do the drawing, draw that little soffit hanging over by 10 inches. So that's why we described it as 26 feet and 20 inches rather than 27 feet and 8 inches, okay, which is exactly what it would be. Okay, all right, next thing we need to measure. Along this wall we have one double paned glass window. Okay, that's important that you realize that it's double paned. The screen is not helping us keep warm, but the fact that it's basically a newer window and it is a double paned glass, and there is 3/4 of an inch airspace in all of the windows in the building now, and they're all double paned. Okay, so you need the dimensions of this window. Okay, this window turns out to be 6 feet long and exactly 3 feet tall. So it's a 6 by 3 foot window. Where is the window located with respect to the corner? Okay, with respect to the corner, this is 13 inches, 13 and a half inches from the wall here over to the window. So that'll give you a perspective of where to draw that window in. Go over 13 and a half inches, which is just a little bit more than 1 foot. Okay, next thing you need is the height, okay? Either from the top or the bottom, and I'll tell you which one I have. It is 10 inches. That is 10 inches. Hold off on that. That one I can't really see right now, okay? So I'm going to estimate it. From under the soffit, okay? I want you to assume that it's 20 inches under the soffit. So 1 foot 8 inches from the top. So again, 13 and a half inches from here and 1.5 inches from where it meets the soffit, where it meets the orange part. So that'll give you the placement of the window. Okay, one more time, 13 and a half inches from that corner and what do we say, 20 inches from the top. That looks like about right. Okay, so that's the placement of that window. Okay, next thing after the window is the door. Okay, let me tell you the dimensions of the door. This is a steel coated door that is filled with foam. So it's a metal door that is filled with foam. The door is 3 feet wide, okay, and 6 feet 11 inches tall. Okay, one more time. 6 feet 11 inches tall, 3 feet wide. Okay, all right, where is the placement? It is 8 inches from the window. So put the door 8 inches from the window. Hey, okay, so, right, everybody good with that? So one more time, taking a step back. This is the south wall, 3 feet wide, 6 feet 11 inches tall. Okay, next, what is the distance from that door over to the wall, the end of the building? That is 14 and a half feet. So from the wall, from the door to the end of the wall is 14 and a half feet. Okay, 14.5 feet. Okay, so that is the south side. Okay, here comes the east side. The east side is the side that is facing the girls' softball field. Okay, so you can take a look at it. All right, the total width of it is 18.2 feet. Just gonna switch hands because my hand is getting tired doing this. Okay, the total length along the bottom, you can see it goes underground a little bit. We'll leave that detail out. Okay, but actually the soil helps keep it warm in the back, which is kind of neat. Okay, 18.2 feet long. Okay, we didn't talk about the height of the building yet. I'll get to that in a minute. All right, what is the placement of that door? That door is exactly the same as the first door. So it's 3 feet by 6 feet 11 inches high. Okay, same exact as the first door, same size. It's the same type of door. Okay, it is a metal door that's filled with insulation or filled with foam. Okay, has no window on it. Okay, where is it? It is 4.8 feet from the wall to its on the left hand side. Okay, all right, next to that is a small window. That small window is 3 feet by 1.8 inches. Okay, and where is it? It is 5 feet from the right hand wall. Okay, and how much below the ground is it? It's the same as the other window. We're going to say it's 20 inches below the soffit. Okay, The only thing I haven't given you yet is the heights of the whole building. We'll do that at the end. Again, taking a perspective, going back, I have 18.2 feet for the length of the east wall. You have a door there and a window there. You have a soffit that overhangs the same amount. It overhangs by 10 inches. Okay, the back wall is very boring.